it's just, for me, that's just an instant turn off. I would class them as bisexuals. They say they're straight, and I suppose they are you know, they are attracted to the female, the look of a female, the look of a woman, the female mannerisms, that 5% of them eventually end up wanting to go and do all stuff down there with you. And that's just like, for me, that's like, that's a game changer. I would never let it happen. It would be an instant turn off for me. So that's when I came to the realization, haha, I am a straight woman. I'm attracted to straight men. I'm not attracted to bisexual men. I'm not attracted to gay men. I'm attracted to straight men. So, am I rambling? I hope not. What else? What else can I tell you? When I was starting to really get into the whole transition thing, I was sometimes self-doubting. I would look at some transgender girls out there, and they were really feminine, really into frills and lacy stuff, and, you know, Hello Kitty clips in their hair and things like that. And I thought, well, I'm not really like that. I'm not really into floral patterns and, you know, pinks and things like that. And that sort of like made me think, am I really transgender? I'm not following that sort of pattern that I'm seeing from a lot of them. And it took me a long time to realise that there are women in this world who aren't ultra femme, who are comfortable in a pair of trackies and you know, and a shirt and a little jacket, a little jumper or something. They're comfortable like that. They don't have to do their makeup to the nines every day. I've done my makeup because I went out today, so anyway, there's some trans that have to get up first thing in the morning, shave, do everything, put makeup straight on. They can't look at themselves otherwise. They're uncomfortable with that. I'm not like that. And that's fine. That's you know, your transition is your transition. This is my transition. This is how I feel. And as I was saying, it took me a long time to realise that not every woman in the world is the typical feminine, you know, girly goddess out there. There are some, you know, masculine type straight women. There are some, you know, grungy women. There are some, you know, women who cut their hair short and do things like that. And it sort of took a while for that to click in my mind. Just because they're like that, they're not the girly femmes, doesn't make them any less of a woman. And once I got that in my head right, I was fine, because I'm not one of these really femme girls, you know, who likes wearing little skirts and things everywhere. Like occasionally I might, but I'm more comfortable in a nice pair of jeans and just a top and a little bit of makeup here and there, a little bit of lipstick, eyeliner. Doesn't have to have eyeshadow. It's a natural glow. I don't have to put foundation on if I've had a really good shave. I don't have to put foundation all the time to feel comfortable in myself. And yeah, in some ways I thought that's what I had to do to be a trans, because a lot of trans did that. The ones that I noticed anyway. So for me, that was like that was a revelation for me. You don't have to be ultra femme to be female, because in the real world, cis women, that's the term, cis women, they're not all femme, ultra femmes. You've got different sizes, different shapes, different everything. But it didn't register in my head for a long time, because I would put myself against these really, you know, ultra femme transgendered women and think, oh well, I'm not really into all that. So am I really as trans as they are? Are they more trans than me? So if you get what I'm saying. that was like a little revelation for me. And I was telling that to someone, a friend of mine on the phone tonight, and she said that made the most sense to her than a lot of things that she'd heard in the past had made to her. That made perfect sense. She said, that is so good. That's, yeah. Another thing that made me think, am I trans? And no, I'm trans, absolutely know it, was, can you picture yourself being an old man? For the life of me, no. I cannot picture myself being an old man. An old woman, a little bit eccentric, maybe with a little bit of a caftan and a sun hat and out in the garden. Yes, I can picture that. But can I picture myself as an old man? Absolutely not. I can't. No, I can't see it. And another 2 questions you ask yourself. If there was a button, a magical button, and if you pressed that button, you would be the most feminine, beautiful, natural girl. Everything would be feminine about you. No history of gender dysphoria. Born a girl. Would you press that button? And my answer was absolutely in a heartbeat. Even if there was no chance of going back and, would you press that button? I said, absolutely. And then on the other hand, there's another button. And it's a man button. If you could be an Adonis, if you could have the perfect body, the perfect looks, everything masculine going for you, would you press that button? And my answer was absolutely not. Give me the other button. Just bring that other button back, would you? Yeah, and when you think of it that way, it's like, yeah, you're a woman, That's what you've got to do. I don't want to be a man. I hated being called sir. I hated it. I preferred it when I would hear people say, is that or isn't it? Is it or isn't it? Is it a girl or is it a guy? I hear, is it or isn't it? Oh, I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl. Nah, it's a bloke. It's a bloke. I'd hear that. And I was more comfortable with that than being called out a straight guy. Like, in Australia we have a term mate. G'day mate, how you going, That's my manly voice. G'day mate, I hate that. Or buddy, or, sir even in a shop. If you went, hello sir, can I help you? Like, that was just like, I'd be miserable. I'd be miserable. I actually preferred the confusion that I would sometimes get. Especially as I was younger. And, when I was younger, it was, I'd have people, are you a boy or a girl? Especially younger kids and things. Are you a boy or a girl? And I'd just say, I'm not telling. Because I didn't want to tell them anything. I didn't want to lie to them. And I didn't want to tell them the truth. So I just said, I'm not telling. And that was it, So, yeah, it's just a little bit more about me. Everything's going good with the Champix, as I said. My hormones gone up. So, yeah. Anything else that happens, I'll let you know. Got to go back to the doctor in 3 more weeks for a blood test to see how the new hormone levels are going as well. So, yeah, I'll fill you in on that. But anyway, everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now.